Welcome. In this section on morphology of roots, we would be talking about the modifications of taproot. Now, taproots can be modified into 4 segments. The first segment is the nodulated roots. All these are modifications of taproot only, right? So, nodulated, as the name suggests, has nodules. Nitrogen fixing bacteria are present and tuberous are present, right? The second important type is pneumatophores. Pneumatophores are what? Pneumatophores are aerial roots. So they rise above the ground, above the surface, and they are known as aerial roots. These are pneumatophores, right? Now these pneumatophores are seen in Rhizophora. A good example is the swampy plants and the swamps. The next important one here is what is known as Buttress roots. Now these roots give additional support and strength. Peepal tree is a good example to explain Buttress roots. The fourth important one is the fleshy roots. Now again the fleshy roots could be further classified into 4 different segments. Let's understand those. Those are conical, fusiform, napiform and tuberous. What is the difference? Conical is cone shaped. Carrot is a good example to explain conical one. Fusiform is thick in the middle and then thin suddenly. So a good example is radish root. The next is Napiform. It's like a circle and then a root. So turnip is a good example to explain it. And tuberous, it is swollen in any shape. So a good example would be sweet potato. So it's swollen in any form and therefore we call it as tuberous. So it's actually irregularly swollen. Mirabilis is a good example again for it. So those are some of the modifications of taproot. So taproot modifications can be classified into 4: nodulated, pneumatophores, buttress and fleshy. Fleshy can be further classified as conical, fusiform, napiform and tuberous. The difference between those and their respective examples we have discussed. The next we would understand is the modification of adventitious roots in a separate session. So stay tuned.